Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tsarukyan! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, is from Makhachev!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Makhachev's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense. Gets the early takedown here.
Getting the ball here. In the half guard. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Tsarukyan. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
3 minutes in our opening round. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Tsarukyan's right back to the full mount.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
That was a slick transition.
All right, feet on the hips here. 90 seconds now to go in round one. Tsarukyan is in half guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tsarukyan.
He
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Tsarukyan is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
I need you to move. Scramble.
All right, side control now. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Tsarukyan's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Tsarukyan is back in full mount. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Tsarukyan. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Round 2 is next.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Here's some water. Drink, relax. All right, good? Okay. So we probably lost that round.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch. And every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Nice jab by Tsarukyan.
Big shot to the body. He's got that single collar tie. Great timing on that double leg.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Tsarukyan, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Tsarukyan's right back to the full mount here. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Posturing up now. 3 minutes to go in round 2. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Makhachev. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. 2 minutes here to go, round 2. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So we got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Makhachev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Nice punch there. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs. That was a nice takedown, yes. He passes the half.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Tsarukyan's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Makhachev's eye starting to swell now. Under a minute now to go, round 2. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tsarukyan. All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off and try to get back to your feet.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Back to his feet. Well-timed with the short uppercut and the clinch from Tsarukyan. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom. Now he's going full mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Islam Makhachev.
Great ground and pound by this man. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Makhachev's back in full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Oh, big shots from the top.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
30 seconds.
Final 30 seconds of this third round. Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev.
He's got to be careful here.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Beautiful takedown.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
You gotta suck it up.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in 10 minutes.
Tsarukyan is now switching his stance. Well-timed throw there, even better on the execution. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Islam Makhachev. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Tsarukyan's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mouth.
Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tsarukyan.
Oh, he got to his spot.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Makhachev's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Tsarukyan. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Tsarukyan is back into full guard. Nice job staying offensive there as he lands a shot from the bottom. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
All right, he's got side control.
Tip here.
All right, looks like that Darce is tight.
He's in trouble. There it is.
Oh, he got out.
He did a great job of getting his hips away and getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions to get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Islam Makhachev. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Nicely done. Back mount now. Under 30 seconds. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Your striking is what got you here, and your striking is what's going to get us out of here, all right? This is the last round. You're losing this fight. Everything.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots, one big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He needs to try to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Nicely done. Yeah, blocks the shot there. body. Looping left hand misses the target. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Snapping off that jab.
Good jab. Oh, nice single, yes. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Tsarukyan.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Big right hook there by the champ.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Tsarukyan.
Great shot from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you got to just go. Big strike lands. Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Under 2 minutes to go on the fight. Shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like that was what the game plan was rooted in coming in here tonight.
Absolutely, John, and you could think that he's setting him up to go up top, or honestly, if he continues to land at this rate, at this target, he could finish him. Guillotine jump. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hip.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount. Now maybe the bottom flute choke will be there. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Under a minute now to go in this one. Makhachev's back in side control.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
"30 seconds now to go in the fight. Makhachev's back to the north-south. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can, oh, nice double leg, yes.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of